Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be going over some of the features and benefits of the new Raptor 80 rail system. We've had plenty of inquiries on what are the main differences between the Raptor 80 and the Raptor 130. As you know, in the main, obviously the size is one of the biggest differences. It's only 80mm deep, whereas this one is 130 deep. The 130 rail still has further span capabilities because of its depth. However, the Raptor 80 system is being predominantly designed for a higher point load requirement in the case of glass lifting and materials handling. So with the design of this system, we can have a higher point load on the system, and that is up to 600 kilograms on a single trolley, and that excludes the users which are able to be working on either side of that as well. Whereas the 130 is only a 490 kilogram point load. We do have a whole lot of specs and tables regarding lifting loads. Always please inquire with our technical team if you're needing additional information. The other main feature that we've designed in the system is the way that we use our brackets and joining system. So in this rail system, there is no drilling through of any bolts or connections. It all works with T-bolts where we tighten up onto the rail system itself. Also the splice joins, they slide into the sides, and there is no bolts connected through the system, and that is one of the main designs of this. You'll notice the bracket as well. The bracket is used with the T-bolt system, so there's no drilling through of the bolts in the rail system. It makes installation a lot quicker as well, and it gives you the flexibility of moving the rail if you need to adjust it once it's installed. In the case of using it for a needle application, we have this particular trolley here where the rail can be mounted upside down, particularly on a concrete system where the rail can also be curved and so on, but still be used with a rope access, fall arrest or needle system. So the rating on this rail can be used for all three applications in one system. One of the main designs is that the loads can be used in 180 degrees. So we can be pulling it in this direction, we can be pulling up, and we can be pulling basically left and right. So that's another major feature of the Raptor 80 system. Some of the other features, as I've already mentioned with the no drilling, we also have a T-bolt system. So not only do we have the T-nut system that goes into the back for attaching other brackets and so on, we also have the side T mounted system that is particularly used when we use our V-groove or adjustable angle system. So with this particular T-bolt system, there's also complete adjustability, and as well as this particular bracket, as we've always also shown, and it uses the T-bolt assembly. So it has 4 T-bolts, but it also allows you to adjust. Even once you've installed it, if you need to adjust the system, it just gives you a lot more flexibility. We also have suspension systems. So when it's a suspended system and you need to get loads for materials handling and so on, we have brackets for that. The other thing we've designed on this rail system, especially with this void in the side here, is we no longer have a sealing groove system like we do for the Raptor 130. In fact, it makes it a lot easier for installation. If you have bends or curves in the system, the sealing contractor will just mount their little angle onto the side here, riveting just into that section there. So no longer do we have to bend 2 components. And speaking of bends, we can go down to a 1 meter radius minimum on this particular rail system. So that's it in short. And just to recap on some of those key facts, the main difference between the Raptor 80 and the 130. Number one, we have higher lifting loads, so up to 600 kilogram point loads for materials handling. We also have the ability of the bracket being attached basically anywhere along the rail, giving you complete flexibility there, so there's no drilling for the mountings. The splice system is virtually the same as the other, but there's no bolt through connections. And then the ability of using this rail in 180 degrees. So using it for the needle system, side loading, vertical loading, loading it in any direction. And we have various trolleys for that as well. So there you have it. There's an update on the Raptor 80 system, and we look forward to helping you with any other inquiries. Thank you.